to get something done, and I don't want to put it off. We're going to watch the end of that interview. Stick around. But if you have been watching YouTube lately, you know that just a few days ago, a new YouTuber popped up and has been getting pretty close to this case. And today he actually spoke with Chad Daybell's son. I've got Tyson on the hook right now. I'm about to give Tyson a call. You can check out his YouTube channel at Tyson. I just want to make sure I say it right. I think it's Tyson Draper. Yeah, Tyson Draper on YouTube. He's actually been in Idaho. He posted a video today with Chad Daybell's son. I'm calling Tyson right now. He's been texting me. He can't do it later, so we're going to go right now. Tyson,
Michael,
what you up to, man?
can you hear me, brother?
Yeah, man, we got you loud and clear. So, man, you're all over the place.
Well, yeah, it's my summer break, man. So I'm out enjoying my life.
And following these cases. It looks like you're, moving your trip around to kind of follow these cases a little bit.
Well, yeah, I was interested in the Daybell case long before I even knew about the Suzanne Morphew case.
So give me a little breakdown on how you got involved, or at least following this case, where you've been and who you've talked to. Just kind of give me a little recap on that.
Okay, well, I don't know. I can't remember if you saw my YouTube videos before I scrubbed it. Did you happen to see where I actually went to, like, the home in Chandler, Arizona, where Lori Vallow was shot, and I did a few videos around Arizona following this case. I don't know if you saw that or not.
I didn't catch those videos. The first video I caught of yours was the one where you were here in Colorado and covering the Suzanne Morphew case. I had heard that you had done some other stuff, and I think I jumped back in your channel a little bit and saw that, and then obviously you scrubbed your videos. But so tell us what happened in Arizona when you went and saw this stuff.
Well, this case piqued my interest months ago, like everybody else, when it first started to come out. There were so many twists and turns. And, the fact that it was in Arizona and not too far from where I live, I started researching it. And it took me a while to get oriented, like everybody else. And so I started to have this idea that people would really enjoy seeing some of these places,
Absolutely.
So, we hear about them and we can visualize them in our head, but to actually take people kind of on a journey, it brings it to life. And so I went to the house where Lori Vallow was living when Alex Cox came over and shot him. And so it was a pretty good video. I mean, it was one of my first ones, and I talked about where Alex was sitting on the curb talking to law enforcement and saying that it was self-defense. I talked a little bit about the pool party that they threw that night in the backyard and just stuff like that, man. And I was really surprised at the response. Like, people loved it.
People are definitely
loving it.
Yeah, they definitely, when you can step, when you can be where that stuff goes down, it takes it to something different. It's not just someone regurgitating some social media stuff. When you're standing on the ground where these things take place, it does make a huge difference.
Yeah. It kind of brings it, like I said, brings it to life. And so I ran that one, and I got a pretty good response. And so I was like, all right, I'll do another one. And so, I just kind of kept building and building. And then I kind of I don't know what happened, man. In my mind, I just kind of got tired of the Lori Vallow case. I guess I was just spending too much time, researching it, seeing what was new with it, whatever. So I kind of just like put it on the back burner.
Yeah.
And so then I went up to Colorado to visit a friend in the Alamosa area, and I was just hanging out there and deciding, where I was going to go next. I kind of wanted to see more of Colorado, and so I started studying the Suzanne Morphew case, and kind of how that went. I mean,
bro, golden, man. Like, again, golden. Now that everything's gone, like, you took that video down, and I feel bad because it's still kind of up on my channel. And then with your interview when you called me, and with the Barry video, but like, again, one of those things, because you took the time and put yourself in the right place. You were there to interview with Barry. But let's skip. I don't want to skip over. I don't want to skip over Suzanne Morphew, only because she deserves us to spend some time and talk about her. But let's just, the last couple of days now, you went back to Tammy Daybell's grave.
Well, okay, yeah. So I guess I left out a big detail. So sometime last winter, I think it was like I want to say like February. I can't really remember. I was researching the Daybell case, and I came across an article somewhere that said that Chad Daybell had received $430,000 in life insurance for the death of Tammy, and he hadn't even bought Tammy a headstone yet.
Oh man!
Hadn't even bought. And this had been like a long time. And of course, people will say, well, they exhumed her body, so maybe they removed it. Blah blah blah. The fact of the matter is, she never had one. Yeah. And so I got pissed, and I was like, man, that is BS. And so I packed up my car, and I drove from Mesa, Arizona to Springville, Utah, and I got a balloon and a card, and I shot this video at her graveside, and I left the balloon in the card there, and I asked people, to whoever saw the video, to offer their condolences, and I extended the invitation to them, like, hey, this is not just from me, but it's from all of you. And dude, I had like 4,000 or 5,000 comments from people all over the world. I mean, all over Africa, Russia, the UK, Australia, you name it, man. I mean, people were just chiming in. And I only had like 500 subscribers, and that video had almost 20,000 views. And I was like, wow. Like, I'm kind of onto something here. But that really wasn't what it was about, man. It was more about, like, just, I did want her family to see that video, too. Like the kids and stuff, to let them know that people cared.
Yeah. See what happens when you try to do something in the middle of the night? Jacks up on you. My freaking computer just shut down and restart. What kind of content creator am I? Man, it sucks. Here I am trying to do a standalone video. It wasn't even a live video. I wasn't going to be live. Man, you know what's going to end up happening? I'm just going to end up deleting this video when it's all said and done, because it's not what I wanted. I wanted a freaking standalone video. I wanted a standalone video with this Tyson Draper interview, and it just freaking shot my computer off. I'm ticked right now. This is the life of having a little TV station in your living room. Used to, you had to have a semi-truck in your living room. I can do this with my cell phone, and it jacked up. So guess what? If you want to listen to the Tyson Draper interview, you got to go find it in the middle of my last live. This one's about to disappear. But y'all are awesome for sticking around. You 100 people that kept me on while I was frozen, you're like my faithful 100. I used to have like a faithful 30. Now you're my faithful 100. You stuck around, but this video is going to disappear. Oh. I'll replay it tomorrow, but you can go hear the whole interview. It's up right now. It's right in the middle of the 2-hour special I just did. Hey, if you missed it though, tune in. Oh, if you're still here, you're going to want to listen if you didn't hear this announcement. 6/18 on the Oxygen Network, 8 p.m. Killer Couples, the story of Kelsey Barrett. It'll be about Patrick Frazee and Crystal Lee Kinney. And there's a great chance Dad with the Phone will be featured. And I know 100% my footage is going to be featured. I haven't seen the final edit, so they may give me 20 seconds. They may give me 5 seconds. I don't know. They may not give me any time. But we'll see what happens. The 1 hour special comes out 6/18 on the Oxygen Network. They bought all my footage, drone footage, all my court coverage footage, all my phone stuff. They did an hour and 45, 2-hour interview with me. They'll probably cut that to like 20 seconds. Dude, I'm going up against like Veman and Dan May. They got to interview Dan May and Jennifer Veman, the prosecuting attorneys. Trust me, I was minuscule in comparison. That they got to interview some good people. Sam's in it. Sam is 100% in the edit because he's in the previews. I want to tell you that I'm 100% in the edit, but I haven't seen the edit and I can't say that. So, but I know for a fact they use my footage, which I'm real happy about. So I can't wait to see that. Anyway, I'm out. Sorry about this crazy whatever this live was. It's done. Deleted.